Lindsey Graham, who was on my podcast, and she's real faith-based, and I asked a lot of people, because when I found God, I believed in him, but I was still 90%, not, and 10% I could have said he wasn't real, and like, so I'd ask Lindsey, I'm like, how do you, like, people say, like, I just talk to God, and I'm like, I try to always be real, especially on my podcast. I'll break it down, like, okay, talk to God. That sounds like cliche to me. Like, everybody says, like, what do you mean you talk to God? So do you literally say, hey, God, what are you doing,
Yeah.
And I asked her, and she said, like, a simple scenario is, like, if you need to go do something, like, at noon or something like that, and noon comes down and you don't want to go do that, but it did pop in your head, that's God telling you to go do your shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so she's like, I always look at it like, that's God's way of talking to me. And I'm like, ever since she told me that, it just, like, anytime that I get those little notions that I don't want to do it, I just, like, the next second, I'm like, that's God telling me to just handle it. You know what I'm saying? I always, like, that's kind of the way I look at God talking to me,
Yeah.